Hey, I'm Juliet. When it comes to the sport of kings, I only trust one source, Past the Wire TV.
Knowledge. It's not free. You gotta pay attention. They say cream always rises to the top. It does. There can only be one best, and we are it. Connected. Every angle. Not one, but 5 steps ahead. In Belmont with us, you'll feel like you stole the money. Nobody plays like us. Kentucky Derby, late pick 5, 3 singles. The first 2 win, start us off running. Last one throws a shoe, doesn't fire. That's what I call unfinished business, and we don't leave unfinished business. So we're back. Oh yeah.
You're watching Past the Wire TV.
Well, the Kentucky Derby is over. We're back to the grind, so to speak. But it's a grind we love, a grind we welcome, and this is the life we've chosen. Knowledge is not free. You've got to pay attention. And we've got the Thorograph numbers and patterns for the Ruffian Stakes at Aqueduct on Saturday. And Aqueduct is soon to be the Big A no more. It will be missed by me. I've got unbelievable memories of Aqueduct. Spent more days there, more freezing cold winter days there than I could remember. Learned about Oscar off the claim there. Saw some funny things, made big scores. Just unbelievable place. A lot of racing history at the Big A. And I'm going to miss it. It's a shame that it's going by the wayside. We knew it was happening for a long time. Probably lasted a little bit longer than some of us thought it would. But I could spend all day telling Aqueduct stories. And there's so many of them. I don't know, just so many. We'll get into that at another time. Let's stick to the matters at hand. I don't want to bore anybody. But the Ruffian, what can you say? Race named after arguably one of the best to ever race on the racetrack. Unfortunately, met a very untimely demise. And I'm going to tie this into a little remembrance, and we're gonna talk about 2 people. Ray DiStefano, the person who was responsible for me writing the book about Ruffian, which to this day remains the only real and true account of what happened the day that Ruffian died. Ray DiStefano left us recently. Very dear friend of mine, great racetracker, unbelievable racetrack stories. And he's the man that actually held Ruffian in his arms as they put her to sleep the night after that tragic accident in the match race with Foolish Pleasure. Ruffian was being held by my friend Ray DiStefano. And that's one of the reasons how I knew and was able to write about the real story and what exactly happened and who was there and who wasn't and what was done and what wasn't. And there's so much, excuse my language, bullshit about what, actually happened and why during, after that surgery that, Ray and I wanted to get it out there, and we did a video on it. It's on this channel, so his version is preserved. Anybody who knows he was the one holding her, and sad thing, sad all around. Sad how we lost her, and sad how we lost him. And Ruffian, those who want to argue that, oh, she wasn't the best. Let me tell you something about Ruffian. I named that book and that story All Ones because that's what you saw in her past performances, all ones. And Ruffian led at every point of call in every race that she finished. Obviously, she didn't finish the match race. She broke or equaled the track or stakes record in every one of those races. And I think there were 10 of them. Who else? What other horse can you say that about? That broke or equaled the track or stakes record in every start that they ran. She won from 5 furlongs to 1.5 miles. You tell me who can come up with a resume like that. Now, before we get to the race, there's another goodbye I've got to say. Hate doing it, but got to do it. Ben Barr, if you look on the Past the Wire website about us, he was a writer and contributed to this website for many years. As I understand it, he passed away the night of the Kentucky Derby, which I'm sure that Ben watched with the same enthusiasm and professionalism that he wrote for us with for many, many years. Ben was a true student of the game, lover of the sport, and outstanding writer. Wrote for us for years, and Ben will certainly be missed by everyone here at Past the Wire and everyone who read his articles. Just sad. We lose people, and it's tough. So this show is dedicated to two important parts of Past the Wire. Ray DiStefano and Ben Barr. Miss you guys both. Hope you're looking down and watching. And hope to see you again someday. Now, to the matters at hand. We move to the Ruffian at Aqueduct. Let's go. Thorograph numbers and patterns. Again, good horses. We're going to have a lot of good numbers and patterns. So let's see what we can decipher, if anything. From the rail, we've got Cassiar, Shug. As a 3-year-old, 9.5, 12.5, 8.25, 8.5, 8.5. Comes back at 4. Kind of stayed the same, 8.5. Looks like she's going to go forward off that 8.5, but is that fast enough? Let's see. Ultimate Authority, Safi Joseph. A lot of starts here. 2-year-old, 14.5. 3-year-old, 5 3/4, 5 3/4, 9.5, 7 3/4. Got a lot better from 2 to 3. At 4, better again. 5, 8.25, 8 3/4. Layoff, 15.5, 8 3/4. That was at 4. I apologize. Now at 5, we got 11 3/4, 11 1/4. Blinkers on. Looks like he's putting blinkers on to find that, speed and form that she had, but she certainly doesn't seem to have it at 5. Are the blinkers gonna bring it back? I don't know. I have my reservations. Eunomia is a fast improving filly, and I remember thinking she was going to run a big race last time, and she did. Not much at 2, 15.5, 17.5, 11.5, 13, 11 3/4 at 3, 11.5, 12, 8 3/4, 8.5, 5, 4.5. Late in the 3-year-old year is when she really started turning the corner. Comes back at 4, 4.5, 4.5, 1.5. She looks like she's going to go forward again. She looks like she's just getting good at the right time. At least at the right time for this race. Not that this is a huge race, but she's just, now blossoming. And I can see a repeat despite the quick turnaround. And I could also see a forward move. Dazzling Move, another Saffie Joseph. I thought it was Bob Baffert that runs all these horses, or Chad Brown. Saffie Joseph. He's got a lot of horses in this race. This horse has got a lot of starts. We'll start with her 4-year-old year. She ran a couple of times at 2, a bunch of times at 3, at 4, fast to start out. Career best 2, 4.5, 5.5, 4.5, 2, 11 3/4, 6, 9 3/4. Fast, not consistent. 4.5, 16 1/4 at 5. Now comes back off short rest. Kind of an in and outer. Don't really know which way a horse like this is going to go. She's coming off a particularly slow or regression type of race, taking blinkers off. She's a question mark, but I don't like horses with that kind of pattern. I do like horses with the kind of pattern Inefficiency has. She's got nothing at 2 and 3 because she didn't make her first start until she was 4. But she runs an 8, and then she runs a 5.5. Now she's freshened up over a month. Forward move coming. 5.5. She's going to have to really go forward to get to that 1 range like Saffie's horse, Eunomia. But she certainly can do it. We know at this time of year, a 4-year-old with only 2 starts can make a nice jump forward. Irish Maxima. Interesting horse. 2-year-old, not fast at all. 3-year-old, got fast. She's now 5, but at 3, we got 5 1/4, 6 3/4, 1, 3.5. Flashed out 1. As a 4-year-old, 2.5, 3 3/4, 6 3/4, 7.5. Ease the Kentucky Downs. Comes back this year, 8, 2, 0.5 negative. By far the fastest number in the race. And she's gone forward every start this year, but at 5, off an 8, 2, 0.5 negative. Enzo's barking. He thinks it's lunchtime. It probably is. Enzo, Ashbet, we'll get there. I see a regression. I see a regression off that pattern. Dry Powder. Dry Powder's got some races that can compete here. But another one who lacks consistency. 3-year-old, 8, 8, 8, 14.5. Big jump forward to a 2.5. I don't know where that came from. 5.5, 5 3/4. So definitely regressed off it. Comes back at 4, 7 3/4, 1.5. Regresses to a 9.5. Goes forward again. And has gone forward enough in the past to win here. I think she goes forward off that 9, but as fast as Eunomia, I don't see it. On the Thorograph patterns alone, I think Eunomia stands out. That said, when you have a horse like Inefficiency, 8, 5.5, I could see 4 or 5 points forward to put her in contention. And at a bigger price, I probably lean that way because on the Thorograph numbers and patterns, to me, even though Irish Maxima has been the fastest of them all to date, I tend to think that the other filly just may be able to improve enough. But it looks like them too. Nothing creative, nothing fancy, small field. You should know by now where you could get the Thorographs for yourself for this particular Past the Wire Thorograph race of the week. You can follow the links on pastthewire.com or on Thorograph under the Past the Wire race of the week, and you'll be able to find and get these for yourself. And that's really all we got, except for one last thing we'll touch base about. That's the unfinished business. Yes, we're doing a Belmont seminar. Yes, there's unfinished business. Yes, we had 2 singles. They both win. Emerging Market threw a shoe, didn't fire. That's unfinished business. Our spot play, Corporate Power, won. 2 singles, spot play winning. The Derby seminar was a success, even though Emerging Market didn't give us a run. So because he didn't give us a run, we don't leave witnesses. We don't leave unfinished business. We are doing a Belmont Stakes seminar. Stay tuned. And with that, after the Belmont Stakes seminar, if you are at the track, this is how you should look as you are heading home.
Sired by Uncle Mo, King's Barnes was chosen for greatness, built like an empire. He dominated the Louisiana Derby and achieved a defining victory in the Grade 1 Stephen Foster. King's Barnes.
Racing is too complicated? Think again.
And they're off.
Every pro was a newbie once. Meet DRF Newbie, the mobile tool loaded with daily racing form data and the power of DRF AI.
What a shocker!
Get the insights you need fast so you can play smarter and feel more confident. DRF Newbie, horse racing made simple. Try it free today. Visit newbie.
Here comes journalism, here comes sovereignty, and they square off, head into the final fray. Sovereignty wins the Derby!
You're watching Past the Wire TV. Hit that like button and subscribe to Past the Wire TV. Nobody does it better.